Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Well, welcome to Wednesday at 10:30 and our Stingaree Restaurant show. You know, we had a little front come in, and so we couldn't stand out on the dock of the bay today. And so we've had some wind and some cooler temperatures. So I thought I'd come in here and talk about 2024 in Stingaree Restaurant. You know, Stingaree was closed for a little bit during the holidays, and then they opened back up. And one thing Stingaree is known for is their fresh seafood, frosty mugaritas, free sunsets, and right now you can't beat the Oysters Jubilee. In fact, with this cooler weather, if you saw the show Brad and I did towards the end of the year, we were talking about the Oysters Jubilee and the all-you-can-eats and the shape of the oysters in. And with this cool weather, they're just getting better. I tell you what, they really couldn't get much better because they were already plump. But if you love oysters and you haven't had their Oysters Jubilee, you know, Brad said it's a Texas-sized oyster platter, and it really is. It's hard to finish the whole thing because it comes in stages, and it starts off with your seafood gumbo and on the half shell, and then goes into the hot plate with the different types of oysters, and then it winds up with your fried and French grill oysters. And I tell you what, everyone says, David, which ones do you like? Well, everything at Stingaree is good, but if I'm going in and eating the oysters, I love the hot plate. It's just the flavor in it, and piping hot oysters cooked. Don't get me wrong, I love the oyster gumbo, and I love the on the half shell in the fried and French grilled. But when it comes down to my favorite, if I go there and get the all-you-can-eat, I'm going to order plate after plate of that hot plate, because you just can't beat the flavor with the cheeses and the spinach and the pico and everything on it. And so anyway, but I also want to talk about live music. You know, Brad's really built an awesome venue there for live music, and there's nothing better than listening to live music on the dock of the bay as the kids run around. And you've heard us talk about family atmosphere, and that's something that Stingaree really emphasizes on, is making sure the whole family's welcome there. Whether it's for live music or a fresh seafood dinner upstairs, maybe a trip to the marina to see the shark tank, or pick up some bait. But it's all about family at Stingaree Restaurant, and I love going up there, seeing the kids running around and playing. And we've started putting their live music up, and let me tell you, Brad's got some great live music booked for this year already, and we're still adding to it. And so check their website out at www.stingaree.com, and make sure you check out the live music calendar, and check back often, because it's January and we are updating it on a weekly basis now, getting all the live music in for the year ahead. And they've already got their Mardi Gras parade. In fact, Stingaree is known as the Mardi Gras headquarters following the parade, and you can go in there. I've already talked to Brad, and he said, man, we're going to have some of the best crawfish around. And so go in there, enjoy the atmosphere on the dock of the bay, reminisce about and let the kids count the beads that they picked up at the parade, and then head over to Stingaree Restaurant, listen to some great live music, and enjoy some great, maybe boiled crawfish, or maybe a seafood platter. Maybe one of the kids wants one of their smash burgers or something. But I can tell you, it's going to be the place to be. I always love going to Stingaree Restaurant following the parade and talking to the families and running into old friends, and talking about the parade that just happened, because it seems like the Mardi Gras parade down here, which takes place February 10th at 11:30 a.m., is growing and getting bigger and bigger, and some of the floats are getting better and bigger, and so we look forward to that. But when it comes to fresh seafood, you can't beat Stingaree Restaurant. And if you haven't seen some of our shows we did in December talking to Brad about locally sourced seafood and talking about locally sourced oysters. Make sure you go back either on our Bolivar Live TV channel under Stingaree or on our social media channels, YouTube, and check out some of the shows that we did with Brad before the Christmas holidays, talking about locally sourced seafood, some of the history on Stingaree Restaurant, and their philosophy about being a family environment. That's a big thing down here, and especially when it comes to summertime. So Stingaree Restaurant's gearing up for 2024. We're getting some live music put on their live music calendar so you can see who's playing which weekend you're going to be down here, and we'll be updating those on a weekly basis here for some time. So make sure you go to their website at www.stingaree.com. Remember, they've got the all-you-can-eat oysters going on right now, I believe on Thursdays and Sundays, and so you can check that out. It starts Thursdays at 5 o'clock and then all day Sunday. You go in there and fill up on some good Texas oysters. So anyway, we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you in 2024 on the dock of the bay at Stingaree Restaurant, located at 1295 North Stingaree Road here in Crystal Beach, Texas, where the seafood is fresh, the steaks are hand cut, the mugaritas are frosty, the bread pudding's fabulous, and you can't beat the view of a sunset going down over East Galveston Bay. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless. Check out www.stingaree.com for all the latest music updates. God bless, and bye-bye.
Stingaree Restaurant and Marina, located overlooking an East Galveston Bay at 1295 North Stingaree Road in Crystal Beach, Texas. Known for their incredible views over East Galveston Bay, almost as much as their fabulous fresh seafood, including seafood platters fried or grilled, seared or grilled tuna, hand-cut steaks, and let's not forget their famous bread pudding. Stingaree Restaurant isn't just any restaurant, it's a travel destination with frosty mugaritas, fresh seafood, and free sunsets over East Galveston Bay. From fresh seafood to American favorites like Texas-sized chicken fried steak, grilled chicken, or hand-cut grilled ribeye or filet. Remember, from spring through fall, free live music can be heard every weekend at Down Under on the dock of the bay. For more information on Stingaree Restaurant, Marina, RV Park on the Water, or event live music calendar, visit www.stingaree.com.